Alright. Wait, hang on, hang on. Is the music too loud? No, it should be fine. Alright, this ought to do it. Ah, there you go. Hello, I'm known as Oxida Genome, and I'm in the game dev zone. Welcome everyone. This is gonna be a bit of a weird one because I haven't done game dev in a while, and I'm now in a particular mode. Or wait, hang on, it's a bit loud. Jeez. Good enough. All right, so yeah. At the moment, I'm trying to review how far I am in game dev, and I want to see what else I need to do to continue, if that makes any sense. So I guess it's just relaxing a little bit and just figure out what to do next. Oh, there you go. All right, let's review. I did upload the build on inst.io, but it isn't quite finished yet. But I did some fixing. So in the build that's uploaded, the missiles aren't homing, and it took me a while to figure out what it is exactly that made them not want to home in on the targets. But I fixed it. I haven't updated the fix yet, but the thing is, I fixed it by following a tutorial of someone else, because apparently the way I built my homing missiles makes it so that it can't run for some reason. Let me do this. That should be fine. Give me a sec. I'm still trying to get a grip on things here. There we go. Alright, so this is the old version. It looks large, convoluted, but it's functional, at least in the editor. But as soon as I package the game into an uploadable state, then the whole thing falls apart. It just doesn't work. I mean, it can hit enemies, it can deal damage and everything, but the only thing that isn't working is the homing capabilities. So to fix this, I basically had to get rid of all of this and restart from scratch again, and it looks a little bit like this. All right, so everything in here, that's not functional. This is the homing capabilities. Alright, so the event hits and collision and whatever, it is all the same, but from now on, this is going to be the whole homing mechanics. So as soon as it starts, or actually, no. As soon as you fire the projectile, it launches the self-destruct, and after 10 seconds, it's just gonna, destroy itself. The reason why is because, well, I could add a collision box in a whole level, or I could just have it a lifetime of 10 seconds and then just destroy itself, so it avoids overloading the level with projectiles. What else? Then after 0.6 seconds, it loops this. It locks on, wait for 0.2 seconds, locks on again, wait for 0.2 seconds, and it just goes on and on and on. It shouldn't be a problem because the lock on is this thing. So it just keeps firing this thing over and over again until it finds something. So, and I go in here, is the find homing target function. This is part of a tutorial series that I've followed by, I think it was Matt Asplants, I think. And this version works, but I had to make some changes to make it work the way I want it to work. So let me put this in there. As soon as this thing runs over and over again, it goes in here, find homing target, and then it goes in here. It gets all the actors of class with tag, which is in this case the enemy, puts them all in an array, and check each and every single one of them whether or not they're closer to the current actor location. The current actor location would be the projectile itself, so it's kind of comparing the two of them together. It gets the vector length, and then it sets the closest distance. The closest distance would be within 5,000 Unreal units. Not sure how much that is in centimeters, but in the tutorial, it was recommended that it is the highest amount of numbers, highest amount possible, so it can grab everything in a large radius. But for the purposes of this projectile, I'll just keep it to 5,000. So it's gonna continue firing in one direction until it sees something within 5,000 units. If it's true, if it's lower than the closest distance, which is 5,000, then it sets the closest distance to that and sets a homing target. Once it's complete, it's gonna check if the homing target is valid. Why? If it doesn't check if it's valid or not, then I'm keep getting error messages, and that's not the way that I wanted to do. On this particular case, oh dear. If it's not valid, it just doesn't do anything. Because if it does do something and it goes back to set homing target component, then I'm getting error messages. But if it's not leading to anywhere else, it just doesn't do anything, and it doesn't give me any error messages, which is fine. But if it does find something, it's just gonna set the target and then set the homing projectile. Yeah. This delay is gonna make sure that it's gonna be primed after 0.6 seconds. Otherwise, if I don't have this delay, it's gonna home in on the nearest target as soon as possible, which I'd rather prevent. Because if I want to fire homing missiles, I want to give it a bit of time before turning back around. So I can kind of throw missiles over a wall, for example. The other thing that I could try is making a to paint targets to lock in on, instead of just having it home in on targets automatically. A buddy of mine managed to make it work, and he isn't a programmer, but I'm curious if I can recreate what he's having. If I get my hands on that project at least. Alright, so yeah, I've got that working. So in theory, on paper, in practice, I mean, I should be able to ship this in its current state. Well, it's not much to look at, but it's functional. I can fly, I can shoot, I can grab turrets and then place them wherever. Let's place one there. There is a couple of things that I wanted to try. For example, the throwing mechanic. You can grab enemies, but only if they're at a certain amount of health. Oh boy, it's already chaotic. There you go. What the hell? Wait, I've never seen this before. Okay, that is weird. But that shouldn't be a problem. Like, I guess I could use this as a human shield or robot shield, I guess. Like, you grab them and then use them as a shield. Wait, come back. And that. There. Throwing is a bit on the weird side. Hang on, let me check. Because it just goes in a straight line and then just drops down like that. But I think I can fix that. I had a revelation the other night where I was thinking, how do I improve the throwing mechanic? And then I realized the answers are actually really easy. You just, yeah, shit, Cliff. I Cliff, welcome to the stream. You are aware that I'm streaming, right?
I am, yes.
Okay.
The channel is live stream channel -6 user limit.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah.
How's it going, Cliff? Thank you for dropping by.
I'm just here for a little bit. I saw you were here. Figured I'd hop in.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty okay. I've had a very productive day today, and that's been quite nice.
Oh.
Oh, I've been working on a script, and I just got it done today, and I've got to do recording for it later on. Then I can start editing tomorrow, and it's looking good. I'm planning my grand return to Twitter at the moment,
Oh hell yeah. Can't
of
wait.
which I won't. To be honest, the introspection I've gained from this and the way that the platform is going is I probably won't be interacting with Twitter too much. It's just so that I have an account, and it's like, yep, here's the Cliff stuff on the Cliff Off account,
Yeah,
which
I saw this
just
too.
with the way I
You
know, I think just with the way Twitter's going, that seems like the way to be using it now.
because you're gonna use it as a professional setting, right?
Yeah, mainly because there's not really much choice to do anything else,
Yeah,
which is kind of miserable, to be completely honest.
the whole
That's the
Twitter.
worst part, I think.
Mm-mm.
Is that if you want to use it as something like a fun little casual thing to make little memes, share it with your friends. No, you are literally deboosted.
Yeah, you're just getting deboosted by literally every
And
little thing. It's
and the whole
ridiculous.
okay, so the deboosting thing is interesting to me because typically I wouldn't care about it, but and it's not like a because again, it's not like a I need to grow my audience, I need people to see me thing. It's a I want to make sure that people who are following me can actually see the things I'm posting. Because it will just hide posts you've made from your own community. It's insane.
Yeah,
I cannot fathom uh, making a website operate this way. That is insane.
I think they want to filter the a certain group of people from using it, so they
Who?
can have their their own.
Bots?
I don't know, like some for investors or something to keep it safe for work, I guess.
I
But
guess.
I don't know. That's
But
the only.
okay, so what's interesting is there's some stuff in there that's you will be deboosted if you reply to accounts which have a high follower to following ratio,
Hmm.
which is insane.
Yeah, you're just getting punished by following people.
You're
That
getting
is
yeah,
why.
and
Uh,
it's just like I genuinely fucking hate it here. Like, why in the fuck would you just make a website like this?
yeah. I'm looking at other options like even Newgrounds in a way, but
Yeah,
maybe
I
maybe
think for me right now, what I'm gonna focus on doing is I'm gonna have my Twitter account. I'm gonna have my other accounts and things, and Twitter's just gonna be purely like you can see me here. I'm gonna use actual other social media platforms to have fun and do the social part of social media,
hmm,
like Tumblr,
if it works.
if it works. I mean, the thing about Tumblr is there is no algorithm, right?
Oh yeah, it's just a pure
It's
site.
entirely it's entirely user ran. So because there was no algorithm on Tumblr, right? You can get away with whatever you want, as long as it doesn't break any guidelines, which they are typically, the staff on that site are typically quite good about, enforcing. Not going to ban you for calling someone a wiggly worm.
Oh, that's
I'm still
gonna.
mad about that, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I think it's gonna haunt you for a while at least.
Yeah. But I think the encouraging thing has been that I have been able to do some just spontaneous, completely out of nowhere streams, and people have still shown up. And again, that was never like a numbers thing, because that's my fear when I talk about this stuff. I'm worried people are thinking, "Oh, Club's just worried about his numbers." It's like no, because I quite value my community and the people who are around me. It's more of just like a people still care about me thing.
Absolutely.
I know that's like a weird thing to be worried about. I know that sounds really dumb.
No, not really. I mean, you have
I feel
valid
I feel
concerns for
stupid
it.
saying that. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I guess sometimes you think if you don't have this big platform that everyone's using, people won't want to come and find you. But that was a completely unprompted stream that a bunch of people showed up to. I made no fanfare, just people just showed up, and that was quite an encouraging moment. That
Yeah.
felt good.
Always remember what Gianni said.
Everyone loves you, Cliff.
Even me.
And I'm an asshole. Love that man. Love that man. Truly do.
Bless him.
Hmm. There is also a fair chance I may just have to like disappear at any point entirely unrelated to the spaghetti thing.
Uh, sure. But I
Sorry.
appreciate you dropping by and say hi.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I mean, you're like my guy, you know.
You are my guy.
Bit gay in it.
No.
Why have you made it gay, Junum?
I didn't. Never
I can't
mind.
believe you.
I'm not
You
gonna.
made it gay.
I am not gonna fight this battle. It's just.
You're not gonna fight me?
No, I refuse. I'm making
I'd fight
games.
me. God, because you'd lose. That's why.
I wouldn't fight me either.
Yeah, I think I'd beat my ass.
Go kick your ass. Oh shit, I died.
How is how's game going? You having a good one here?
Yeah, I fixed the homing missile issue. So now
Okay,
it
that's good.
should be working in the playable build, but I haven't uploaded the build yet.
Hmm.
So now I'm kind of fixing, well, not really fixing, but kind of fine-tuning the throwing mechanics a little bit. But I also want to review the current state of my game and see what I can do from there.
I think it's very lovely how just dedicated you are to this.
Yeah, it is a long journey. I started at the start of last year, but I'm not sure how long this is gonna take.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, game dev is never anything short.
Absolutely, like it's like the progress bar of the first 5% is like, oh man, game dev is awesome, and then
Oh no, I've seen that.
and the remaining 95% is like, what the fuck, this sucks. What
When do I start having fun?
you don't. It's either the first 5% and the last 5% that you're really gonna have fun. I'm trying to apply gravity to enemies, but I'm not sure how to do that.
Right.
Might do that some other time, but on the other hand, we'll see. Oh wait, here it is. Projected gravity. Oh, that's what it is. Give me a number between 0 and
8.
10. 8, sure. All right, now the gravity skill is at 8. Let's see what happens. So if I apply gravity, then they should be thrown in an arc. Wait, what?
Sorry, I was drinking.
Oh no, wait, I realized something. Um okay, no, this isn't right. This should remain at 0, but I should apply it at 8 somewhere else. This requires some thinking. Actually, let me switch over to Photoshop for a bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can't see this.
It's all right. I mean, I'm looking at straight. Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay, let's see. For now, I'm gonna use this as a whiteboard. I'm working on a. Wait, what in the world? Oh, the brush setting is. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there we go. So I'm working on a base. It has weapons. It has
Weapon.
you little robot dude. That works.
Oh,
And this guy
robot.
can. Oh man, my writing is really messy. It can fly. It can dash. It can shoot.
That's pretty cool.
Most importantly, it can grab. So all of these system works. All right. I also have turrets. That is also really cool.
Oh, hang on, hang on.
I'm hanging on. Really?
Is Mothball still in this build?
Your Mothman is still in this build. Give me a sec.
Mothball?
Yeah,
Okay, awesome, cool.
but I might have to replace it with something else.
Oh, very sad, very sad.
It's not a mod
Were
spell.
you still looking for people to do like VA for this?
Yeah, that's another thing. VA at the moment isn't a priority. I could do something simple like
I mean, I
barks.
guess you need to have like actual characters first, right?
Yeah,
Or
characters,
roles that would
barks.
require an actual voice.
Yeah, and not to mention maybe a script would be in handy.
Yeah,
might look into that at some point in the near
Oh
future.
my god, I hate writing scripts.
Any tips on writing scripts?
I don't want to talk about it. I
That's
genuinely don't.
that's fine.
It's made me so mad. I've rewritten it 3 times. Just because I was like, I got to a certain point, I was like, I really hate this tone of voice. This tone of voice sucks, and I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, that's why people have VA directors or what's it
Right?
called? Yeah, so
Something like that.
they can kind of direct the actors to do a certain thing or to avoid to do a certain thing.
Yeah. It's all like in the practice, shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was annoyed with my own like just tone of voice. It was just pissing me off. I was like, I don't sound like this. I'm not funny like this. Clip of
Yeah,
D Mothman does not make zoomery jokes.
I thought actually, yeah.
I'm gonna beat you with a hammer, you know.
Don't say that. You know what happened
Oh
last?
fuck, you're right. I'm actually not allowed to say that.
I think you could start have to what's it called? The reverse of learning to unlearn that habit, I guess.
I mean, again, if I just don't say it on Twitter, it shouldn't be a problem.
You can say anything as long as it isn't on Twitter.
Yep. And I do feel kind of bad. That's just how I will have to treat Twitter, but I don't really have another option.
Yeah, there's Blue Sky, but that isn't as populated, I guess. And even I'm not sure how the algorithm works on that side.
It's a bit more user, like generated, which is that's encouraging.
Hmm. Yeah, I might take a look at it. Maybe if plenty of people are using it, I'll try to stick around on that thing a little bit longer. All right, let's see. How do you feel about Super Mario World?
I quite like it.
I'm thinking of implementing an overworld. Like, right, so here's the deal. You have certain missions, and the missions can range from... Actually, let me take my notebook.
Mhm.
Like my actual physical notebook that I write stuff down in.
That's so cute. I have one too.
But no, it's really important. Like, I have to write this stuff down.
No. I have one too. I'm not judging you. I have one as well.
Oh, okay.
Stop being mad, you know.
I'm not mad. I'm just...
Oh my god, you are so fucking mad. Stop being mad.
Okay. In any case... okay, there it is.
It's
Game
like a
modes.
fucking wet puppy. Wet cat.
No, Cliff, not today. I'm in game dev mode.
Okay.
Alright, I took some notes. This one says... Let's see. Game mode. Or modes, plural. So one mission is offense.
Yeah.
So you attack something, a base or a target or whatever, or maybe a particular enemy. Another mission is defense, where you have to protect a target. Then I have, I guess, reach goal, where you have to reach a target, and then the mission is completed. Stuff like that. It's just fairly simplistic objectives. And the only thing that I need to keep in mind is a win condition. A win condition, you know what it is, right?
I've played a video game before, yeah.
Yeah, so you do a thing, you complete a mission. In coding terms, it's just if a character hits a collision box or is destroyed or any kind of thing happening, then it's
God, I love things happening.
Exactly. Everyone loves things happening. Even me.
And you're an asshole.
And I'm an asshole. Oh. But I remember a story of a buddy of mine that was
Buffo. Was it Buffo?
Different guy.
It was Buffo!
A different guy. He's a programmer. He was kind of struggling with like doing an assignment where he needs to do a project, a game, whatever, but he's kind of like not doing a good job. And then he realized, wait a minute, all these systems that I wanted to make is basically whenever a cat gets hit. And if the cat gets hit, you can make moments and you can work from there. And it isn't as hard as it seems to be. He is pretty much the only one that got it. From all the other teams that is also working on the project, he's the only one that is the furthest along compared to everyone else or every other team. So don't overthink it. Just make it as simplistic as possible, and then you can have plenty of time for other stuffs.
Yeah, no, I mean that 100% tracks from what I know about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, so the win condition of offense is destroy everything. Actually, maybe you should just say kill all.
Kill.
Defense is don't die. Reach is, you know what it is, finish line, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a collision box that triggers a win condition. Extraction, this is an interesting one.
Like Escape from Tarkov?
A bit different.
No fucking way.
I'm thinking of having a mission where you have to find an item and then bring it back to the finish line. Maybe just copy paste finish line plus item or target or whatever. Deliver. Actually no, wait, that's bring item to target. Let's do like this. Item to target. No, I want to use this A. And this should all be doable, but I wanted to make sure that I have written down everything that I wanted to implement into the game. And if it's completely impossible to add to the game, I might have to shelve it until I can add it or something.
That is smart. That is a smart, sensible game dev thing to be doing.
Skill specific. Actually, no, let's just say kill target. Target can be anything, like a installation or base or a facility, whatever. Yeah, these would be like the bases. Especially kill all, don't
I'm guessing
die.
like this is just kind of like your dev testing area. You will build out proper levels later.
Yeah, if I can have, yeah. So this is gonna be, maybe I can. So this is gonna be the base where I build all the levels out of. And maybe I can add some context to it, like, oh no, you have to protect the princess, or you have to assassinate a certain guy.
Well, excuse you, princess.
Exactly. So as long as I have a base to work off of, I can basically use this in a modular setting, like repurpose certain assets or mechanics and then recontextualize that in a different manner. So it still feels fresh, but it's still just reusing the same assets that I've already made.
Yeah, that is resourceful game dev.
Yeah. And also I'm just doing everything on my own, so I don't have like a whole team of people making new assets all the time. So
where's the Kickstarter genome?
What I don't know. It doesn't. Alright, sounds pretty crazy, but it doesn't really require money to work on this. The only thing that I need
I know. I'm mucking about.
Oh no, it's fine.
Pulling your leg. Looks like I got you good.
You're pulling my chain.
I'm yanking your chain.
Yanking chain? Wait, is that
yanking? I mean, you could say pulling chain, yanking chain, pulling someone's leg. There's a lot of permutations that are all the same sort of I am teasing you kind of.
You're jerking my leg.
I'm not saying that. No. I'm not jerking anything.
Alright, let's see. There's another thing. I do want to create an overworld where you select a mission in a overworld setting. Actually, Zone of the Enders did that. It has essentially an overworld where you just fly around.
I need to fucking play that game.
Yeah, me too, but I've never touched Zone of the Enders.
So you know a lot about it, but you've just not played it.
Exactly.
That's so fucking funny, man.
There's also very good reason for it.
Yeah.
I at the moment I have an untainted view of how mech games are like.
Okay. So
So,
you have like a certain expectation of what you're thinking zoning enders will be like, and if it doesn't meet that, you're gonna go and be very upset, I'm guessing.
no, quite on the contrary, actually.
Oh, okay.
I have a certain expectation of what my game would look like. My game would be like what I think mech games are like.
Okay. So you're just gonna like not play any mech games to make sure that you don't get any other ideas from other games.
Exactly.
That
But
okay, that sure, fuck it, you do you, man.
I mean, it would be interesting to see what comes out of it. Alright, I am familiar with Zone of the Enders, and Zone of the Enders also has a grab mechanic where you grab enemies and just smack them against the wall like a wet paper towel or against other enemies.
Go wet paper towel, huh?
I kind of want to extrapolate on that with
I love the
maybe
way you describe things, man. Just you are like I love you so much. You are just like unintentionally sometimes the funniest person ever.
uh, thanks.
You are welcome.
But yes,
Wet paper towel.
wet paper towel. Like I
Wet
just love the
paper
idea
towel.
of just smacking things against a wall
Same.
or against other things. Let's see. Let's call this open world. But I think I can do a bit more with the grab mechanic. Like in Zone of the Enders, you can also grab objects from the environment and then smack them against the enemies, or just use them as a battering ram.
Hmm.
And I think I can do the same in Unreal Engine. Maybe not as good, but I want to use that because I haven't seen
I mean,
it a lot in other
my
games.
understanding of Unreal Engine is it's typically just like, the limits are almost endless in terms of what you can actually do with it,
Yep,
right?
the sky's the limit. Or my imagination is the limit, but actually no, my programming skills is the limit.
How are your programming skills like, do you know?
You see my spaghetti code. Actually, let me switch to.
I've actually not seen your code.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's. Okay, there we go. All right.
Oh wow,
So, are you seeing this?
I am, yeah.
This is for
I mean,
one.
here's the thing as well. I don't really know a whole lot about programming, so looking at this is also making me go, huh, that looks fine.
That's right. All right. So this is for the player character.
Right.
I arranged them in grab maneuver, grab collision, pick up and equip weapons, landing effects, hit and general health. It's a bunch of numbers doing a bunch of stuff, but
Hmm.
the fun part is in the character movements, which is on the left part on the screen. If I do this, you can kind of control the gravity, the max acceleration, braking, friction factor, etc. So like all these different variables controls or influence the character in some ways. But I
Gross.
tried to narrow it down in the few things that matters, like rotation rates and maximum fly speed
Yep.
and walking speed, etc. So stuff like that. But I don't know what nav agent radius does, or planar movements, or whatever all these other bits and bobs are. It's like looking at a cockpit of a airliner. You,
Yep.
I only care about the few buttons, and then everything else is my.
I don't think pilots should only care about the small bit of the plane that they are in, right? That doesn't sound safe.
All right, fine. I'll.
Okay, imagine if you went into a plane, the pilot went, "I only know how to play, only know how to use this thing and this thing only," and just like that was it. And then the plane starts crashing, and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Well, I didn't have to learn to how to do any of this other stuff because it was never important to me." Like, how would you feel if you're in that plane? The plane is rapidly descending to Earth as if you go, "Oh, well, I don't fucking know. I only have to press these buttons."
I learned flying by playing Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Paint by numbers.
Paint by numbers. Oh, I think this one you're gonna appreciate. All right, so the code that you see on screen, this is for the gun that applies
Oh,
to
okay.
every other gun in the game.
Oh, are you doing the Dead Space 3 thing?
Dead Space 3 thing? What do you
The
mean?
Dead Space 3, like you know like how Dead Space 3 works? Because you are like the world's biggest Dead Space 3 fan.
Uh-huh.
Dead
Sure.
Space 3 has that like the modular gun system, right? Where you have like a you can put
Oh, yeah, I
is
see
that
what
what
you
it
mean.
is? Is
No, no,
that
no,
what you're
no.
doing?
Basically, uh, let's say I make a gun. What is a gun in the context of programming or in game dev? It's basically an item that shoots bullets. This thing shoots bullets.
Projectiles.
So
Okay.
the fun part is, all right, how does it shoot bullets? Like, does it shoot bullets all over the place? Is it doing it rapidly? Is it like single
Mm,
fire, etc., etc.? So this is what it is, and I made it in such a way that you can toggle what gun mode it is. For example, burst fire, semi-auto, full auto, fixed angle shotgun, and I can change that depending on what type of gun that I wanted to build. Or if I want to make a shotgun, I just go to let's see. Actually, I don't remember how I built a shotgun. Let's see. Base shotgun. Okay, so on this side, gun functions, and this is this whole thing is what I made myself.
mhm.
Max ammo count, no. Shot amount, there it is. So that's what I'm looking for. Where, where the hell is shot amount? Yo, Billy, welcome and congrats on first blood.
Hi Billy.
I generally don't remember where I put the shot amount. Or so basically it can't. Oh, there it is.
Your game.
I know, but it's been a while since I've looked at this code, you know? So that's why I put little notes. Don't forget to adjust max angle with any shotgun fix, and otherwise every shot goes in a straight line. Okay, duly noted. So this thing is the shotgun pellets. Like, you can use this as a normal gun, but depending on what type of gun you want, or depending on how many shots in a shotgun is going to be, that's how it turns into a shotgun. If I set this to
Yeah.
1, it's just a normal gun. Um,
Yeah, makes sense.
fixed English shotgun. Actually, maybe I can just show it off. Let's see. Let's place some guns in the fields. Uh, base homing. Uh, base machine gun. Quad homing. Those ones are fun. And a base shotgun. I think I have a fixed shotgun as well. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look-see. I can grab items on either side of my robot and it just sticks on it like glue. Put it on my shoulder. I can have a rapid fire rocket launcher and it homes in on the target automatically. I have a
Hmm.
quad firing homing launcher that always fires in 4 directions.
Is
Uh,
it meant to always fire in 4 directions? Can it do anything else other than that?
yeah, no, it just kind of spreads out and then picks a target automatically.
Right.
Alright, so those ones are just not finding a target. Let's see, this is the shotgun. You know, it spreads all over the place. But then there's this shotgun, which is always firing in a certain pattern.
Hmm.
I might find some applications or use for this, but I'm just happy that it works. In competitive shooter, this is especially handy because
Yeah.
you want things to not be randomized because it
Hmm.
might throw you off or whatever. I fucking love the rapid fire missile launcher. I might
Oh yeah, good shirt, good taste.
I might make it in such a way that it goes directly upwards and then just comes down back again.
Oh, like a javelin?
Yeah, like a javelin. It might be
That'd
a
be
bit.
fucking sick.
It might be tricky. Oh god, what happened? Okay, it kind of glitches a bit, but I don't see any error messages, so I guess it's fine. So yeah, that is the how modular this thing is.
Mm. That's. I'm glad this is coming out really nicely. It's like nice to see like the fruits of your labor and all.
Yeah, I've been working on this for the past year. For this year, I'm really not sure what to focus on. Uh, Definitely the mission system. Actually, let me go back to Photoshop. There you go. So that is why I'm writing this stuff down. Like I know this is working, so now I'm kind of looking how to make game modes work or what
Yeah,
to look out for.
or like mission types and things, I guess.
Yeah. If all goes well, I might be able to maybe finish in a couple of months, and then in the
Wow.
last few months of this year, might even release the whole thing. You know, like
Wow.
a handful
Okay.
of mission, but that is me being very optimistic. But I'm being very realistic about the whole thing.
Mhm.
There might be some stuff that I'm encounter that I'll get stuck in, but we'll see when I get there. All right, overworld. I was writing the stuff down. Oh, come on. This is gonna be mission 1. I'm actually happy that people are playtesting my game, but
Mm.
I kind of feel bad because the game isn't in a finished state yet. But people seems to be interested in this, even though it's like
I mean, I think any VTuber who's making a game is doing a very interesting thing, regardless, right?
hmm.
Okay. Also, I kind of need to go.
Oh, that's fine, Cliff.
Yeah, it's right. I gotta go make spaghetti now.
I'm gonna make my own spaghetti.
Oh, you're gonna make code spaghetti.
Spaghetti code.
Spaghetti.
But
I
thank
get
you for
it.
dropping by, Cliff. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Moi moi.
Yeah. Good luck. Oh, he left. But yeah, that was Cliff. Oh, he's setting hearts. Alright, I'm gonna set him hearts. There you go. Mutual agreement. Alright, let's see. This is working. This is probably gonna work. So I need a system that can detect that every enemy is destroyed. Maybe a time limit that if it passes and you're still alive, that completes the mission. But definitely a finish line of some sorts. I think I can make the finish line with a. Let me do this. Certain conditions, like I just write in conditions. Conditions. Okay. Uh, actually, let me shrink this down a little bit. Kill all. I guess I can put in a time limit. Yeah, it should be possible. Hang on. Okay, let me close this up. No, Billy, it's not gonna be a dating sim. It's gonna be a mech game. And I've been working on this for since the beginning of 2023. Yeah. This year I'm not sure what I'm gonna focus on, so that's the whole reason why I writing this stuff down. Um, for today, I want to see if I can maybe make a menu or something. Okay, let's do it like this instead. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so I want to make a menu that kind of leads into the overworld. making a game menu in Unreal Engine is pretty simplistic or pretty easy to do. Oh man, I've had like a lot to work on. What in the world? Wait, why is it in... Okay, that's better. So you boot up the game. What's the first thing you see? It's a main menu. Main? No, menu. And then you press start and then it leads into the overworld. Oh no. And then you fly to certain points in the world and start your mission and then complete them in whatever order they appear in. If you complete a certain amount of mission, then you continue to the next phase of the game. I think. Yeah. Might have to shrink this down in some way. Sure. There we go. This is gonna be Overworld 2, and then there's also a bunch of other missions in that place. There is another idea that I have for the overworld. Let me see. Can I make this real quick? I think I can. There you go. Actually, no, wait, hang on. I'm gonna start making some more boxes that I can work on. So what if I had this idea that you travel around in a cruiser or a battleship or whatever. Let's call this ship. And this is your home base that you optionally can enter and like gear up for whatever mission you're doing. And then you go back to the overworld and select your mission. But I'm not sure if that transitions well. Okay, wait, hang on, let me grab off this, put it in different layer, hide this, move this all upwards, and move this in a separate entity. So maybe it's best if I do this. Alright, there you go. Thing is, maybe I should you start in the ship, or as soon as you press start, you enter your ship, and then you can leave and then do your overworld thing, and optionally go back to your ship or whatever, or not do that and just do this instead. You press start and you immediately start in the overworld and fly around. Then you could go back to the ship and do your equipment, I guess. EQP for equipment. Maybe you should do like this. Yeah, then you just take care of your little robots. Uh, uh, uh. Then select whatever your weapons you want on either side. Uh, so maybe we should. There you go. Wait, huh? Yeah, this your weapon A. We actually maybe should call this number. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because that's the if this is the direction you're facing, like moving forward. Um, left arm is always 1, right arm is always 2, left shoulder is always 3, and right shoulder is always 4. And you can mix and match whatever weapons you've collected, and then go out in the overworld. Maybe there are some collectibles in there. Let's make a treasure chest. So you can grab more weapons along the way. How do I draw a treasure chest? I don't know. And you can bring that into your mission, and whatever weapons you retrieve, it is automatically being sent back to your big chest of items or weapons you've collected. And then you can just select them in here and bring them along with you in missions. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, that's a treasure chest. And once you complete all the missions here, you move over to the next overworld in the next chapter of the story or whatever. And it looks a bit different. Environment is different. I guess this is like a cityscape, for example. All these buildings, like this, the whole game is set inside a Dyson sphere, so it's like an enormous megastructure in space. And this one is like ruined city or whatever. Just spitballing some ideas, doesn't matter. Yeah, and there's also a bunch of treasures hidden about where you can collect. You do a mission, you go back. Yeah, okay, so this is pretty solid already. Um, I have a whole idea of what to do with the ship. Um, I could just make this all in a menu instead of like a physical world you can walk into, but maybe that's also a really cool thing to do. Maybe easier to implement now I think about it, because then the only thing that I need to do is just physically drop down. Let me switch back to. There we go. Like, make an actual 3D model of a ship where, let's say this is your garage and this is how you leave. This is like, I don't know, some story stuff. So you go to your garage, grab whatever you need, and then you can just leave and then go back to the overworld. But I'm not sure if that's like a good way of handling game stuff. It looks to be alright. Okay, anything else? Guess not. This seems pretty solid so far, but there might be something that I'm missing. Let me put this in there. There you go. It means that it continues onwards. Yeah, on paper this seems pretty possible, because essentially what you do is, if you press start, let's put start. Yeah. Actually, let's call this start game. You start an overworld and you fly around like as a little robot. Go back to your ship, you can equip your robot. Go back to the overworld to select a mission, and it's gonna be highlighted with a gate or portal or something that says go here to start mission. I mean, that's my initial idea, but maybe I could just skip all of that and not have the overworld and just select mission and go. But I like the idea of an overworld that might be changed depending on what happens in the missions. Like, oh, in mission 1 a huge bomb exploded, and then the entire area around that marker is going to be like destroyed or devastated. Or this one you unlocked a weapons cache, so now you have a whole supply of. Actually, yeah. So you start a supply line. I'm just gonna make this like pretend this is all bullets or whatever. Mission 3, something else happens, and then you get more items. Yeah, that seems possible. So whatever you do in a mission, it has effect on the overworld. Then you can use that to further equip your mech with items or maybe even allies. Yeah, there is going to be an ally system in here some way, but if I can make that work, I might have just scrapped that. Yeah, equip yourself, equip your allies, and then go back further into the overworld, do other stuff in there. Yeah, that seems possible, but alright, the dangers of game dev is I don't want to overscope things. Like, I need to make sure that is viable to finish in a reasonable time frame. If not, then it might take me decades before I finally finish my game. As they say in game dev world, kill your babies or kill your darlings. Wait, was it darlings or babies? I don't remember. I think darlings is better. It basically means don't get too attached to your projects, because at some point maybe you encounter something that halts progress. Wait, what? Oh, that's only this one. Oh, let's call this layer missions. And let's call this layer game modes. I call it game modes because that's essentially what it is. Depending on what the game mode is, everything else in the level changes. Like, the enemies will try to reach the target that they need to destroy. Maybe it's best if I set up a list of conditions. Yeah, actually, let me erase this. There we go. Let's list off some conditions that I can implement. Conditions. So what I mean is, what are the win and lose conditions? Actually, maybe I should do it like this. No, wait. Let's say player health. Easy enough. So if you die, you lose, but I have to think what happens exactly when you die. Do you start the mission all over again? Do you lose progress of something? You gotta penalize the player in some way, right? I guess the easiest thing that I can do is just restart the level or just start back again in the overworld. Yeah, you die, you start an overworld, and you have to reload the whole thing again. But maybe there's a better way of doing things like that. All right. What happens when Mario dies? Like Super Mario, you start back at the beginning of the game, and then you lose a life. What happens when that life runs zero? You start all the way back to the beginning of the game, I think. But you can still continue from where you last left off. It only takes a bit of time. Um, in Super Mario World, if you can reach a certain checkpoint, and if you die, you respawn there. But if you run out of lives, you have to leave the level or something like that. Yeah, I guess so, but I still don't know what happens when you die in Zone of the Enders. I think Mario is a good example because it's a solid game design that they got going, but it might be outdated in current day. But it's a good basis to work off of, so you can try to change certain variables or elements of the basis. Okay, player health. I guess I can do target health. Actually, I'm just gonna. So target is the thing that you need to protect. Protect. Yeah, there you go. That seems easy enough. Let me go back to Unreal Engine for a bit. So this thing, this is the target that you need to protect. I call it target dummy, but I don't have a good name for it. This thing can be anything. Like it could be a generator that you need to protect, or literally anything. That's kind of the limit. A container, a generator, a battery, or a character that you need to protect. Actually, yeah, maybe you can do like a. Oh, you guys can see that. Maybe you can do like an escort mission of some sort. A good one that you have control over. Yeah, the thing is, escort missions in games are universally hated. Like it's such a hassle to protect a target. Um, I think they're manageable if you're pretty much indestructible or you can handle yourself well. Um, a pretty good example of that is Resident Evil 4, where you have to protect Ashley from being kidnapped or killed. But if you die or if Ashley dies, it's not a huge penalty. You just start over, start from the last checkpoint, which is like, I don't know, like 2 minutes, and then you have to redo it again. Might have to avoid doing that. All right, so you know what? Bad escort missions are when the escort that you need to protect is moving at a snail's pace, and at some point you're getting overwhelmed. So I guess it just depends on what you do with it. Maybe I can let you carry the escort yourself and then just smack him somewhere else. Using the grab mechanic. Maybe. What else? Then there's the kill all. Yeah, that one's actually pretty solid. Kill all enemies or all targets, then you win the game or win the mission. Kinda also try to look at Ace Combat 4 specifically. In Ace Combat, it's not really a flight sim, it's not really realistic, but it's more of a arcade shooter. The missions consist of protect target, destroy targets, or get this many points within a time limit. I guess I can, yeah, add a time limit. Oh, come on, why is it doing that? Okay, time limit. Player health, target health. Wait, I have another one. I think I'm gonna call this finish line. Yeah, I already put this in the... Wait, is this how you spell finish? Gotta double check my spelling. No, wait, I think it's spelled with two. Oh no, it is spelled with one N. Haha, oops. Okay, fine, let's correct my spelling. Finish line. This in here. Shrink it down. No, shrink it down. Alright, let's see. I think I have everything. Yeah, the thing about the finish line is, it's basically a... Let me do it like this. It's basically a collision box that you have to enter, and if you enter it, then you beat the mission, you beat the level. I'm thinking of making it it's in such a way that you can either reach it yourself or you have to reach it with another item or object. For example, you need to kidnap an enemy and you have to reach the finish line with the enemy in hand. That might be possible. Or you can just drop it in the box and then enter it together with it. That might work. I could also just mix and match these together. For example, what if you have to kill them all within a certain time limit, or you need to reach the finish line within the time limit, or before you can reach the finish line, you have to kill all remaining enemies, or yeah, you can just mix and match them together like that. So if these two reaches 0, you lose. If time limits reach 0, you lose. If you... Okay, wait, hang on. So these two are essentially win conditions. Yeah, and these are the lose conditions. If they need to be at a certain amount, or actually, no, as long as they're above 0, then it's good. And as long as you're reach it within the time limit, then it's good. If you complete the objective, then it's good. Okay. Yeah, alright, alright. Anything else? Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. That's all you need, and then you get yourself a pretty solid base to work off of. All right. Then there is the other mechanics that I could use, like opening doors or call in reinforcement or whatever. But that's gonna be very difficult to do. Hmm. All right. Okay, let me go back to Unreal Engine again. I really don't have a menu, so I might have to make a win screen that says you did it, you beat the level, then you spawn back in the overworld again. Might be possible. Okay. Uh, okay. There's another thing that I need to take a look at. in here. No, wait, in the other thing. AI, Ami robot, behavior tree, I think. Okay, there's another thing that I need to take a look at. So, I mean, yeah, you can, let's see, protect the target, but that means that the enemies are seeking it or whatever. So I have to take that into account as well. All right, let's start another one. Let's just call this enemy. Let's make this the same color as this one. Okay, so enemy, what do they need to do? They need to patrol. So they're like stationary targets or whatever, and you can take them out. But they also need to attack. No, actually, that's a bit too broad. They need to, let's see, they need to seek targets, I guess. Let's call this seek and destroy again. Anything else? No, that's it. Those are the two enemy states. Patrol is already in place, but I need to find a way to make it switch to seek and destroy. So maybe take a look at the behavior tree for that. Alright, let's see. Just back away. Okay. Okay. Not grab. Can't see player. Wait, what's this? Patrol. Okay. It moves to the last seen location. Can I... Wait, how do I even do that again? Set BB key? No. Oh, maybe it is. It isn't. Okay. Can I get rid of all of this? I remember making... I think in this one. Find search points? Does attack? No. Okay, there it is. Yeah, target dummy. What I could do is... Okay, no, wait, I think I got it. Wait. So if the target dummy is valid, then it sets the search location to whatever. But I think... Let me try something first. Okay. So if I delete this, then they all become docile. I think. Okay, that's not completely true. They still go towards the target in the middle. Okay, that is weird. Because if it's not valid, then it just moves to the search location, which shouldn't be this thing. Okay. I guess what I could try is search all actors of class and then see if it exists or something. Okay, and then I probably have to go back to the let's see, weapons, I think. Yeah, I think I did something in here. Get all actors of class with tags and then put it in a array. This thing just gets return value. Yeah, and if it can't find anything, then it's just not gonna do anything. Okay, let me double check again. Target dummy 1. Delete this. Delete this. So now there's no such thing as a target dummy inside the level, but they still go to the search area. And it's this one. The search location is 000. Oh. Get random point and radius. Okay, no, wait. I kind of want them to... Maybe I should start a new level. Okay, let's put this back in there. Wait, where did I put the other level? It's this one. Oh, right, these are the generated stuff that I made. Okay. Level prototyping? No, I think I know where it is. Starter content, there it is. Maps and minimal default. Yeah, save. That's not the map that I was thinking of. Maybe starter map. That's also not the map that I was thinking of. Advanced lighting? No, that's... What the hell? Third person map. Alright, now we're talking. I still have this. Yeah, and then they start attacking the thing. That is maybe because these things are in place, so I have to delete them. Wasn't there like another one? Only 2 spawners. Alright, delete them. Okay, let's put a guy in here somewhere. Okay, so this guy has like a base gun. Wait, where did I even put it? Let me check. There should be... Oh god, no collision presets. That is so weird. Maybe advanced? Hang on, let me check the blueprints for a bit. Default. Okay, so that's what I need to look at. Default. Yeah, there it is. It's just hidden in here. Base machine gun. Okay, let's change this to base homing. There you go. Wait, but does that actually work? Okay, let me delete this actually. No, okay, wait, hang on. So this guy really wants to go that way. Wait, is it stuck? Yeah, maybe. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Okay, so it's trying to go to 000, which is in here. Yeah, yeah, jeez. Mana Songwriting is raiding with an army of two. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, I'm known as Oxida Genome, and I'm here, all alone. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Stripe Dancer channel. um, I play horror games, fun games, and do art streams in between, and right now I'm working on my own game. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, you were playing, let me give you just chatting over at twitch.tv says Mana Songwriting. Nice. Let me see. Um, welcome Stride Pantsu, welcome Mana Songwriting, and welcome everyone else who is joining in with Wizard Raid. As always, whenever someone raids me, I have to launch uh in a nuclear strike. Yeah. Oh shit. Thanks for dropping by. Ah, alright. I'm good. Bye. Always out for the too easy for games to make. You lived. I lived. Um, yeah, game dev is a lot of work, but I like to see the growth and progress of the whole thing, and it turns out pretty okay so far. I have a weapon system working. I can just pick whatever weapons I want and just fire them all at the same time. And even unequip them. Let me equip these two. Yeah, wait, hang on. I do need to make like a couple of others of these. Oh, mech shooting. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here's the fun part. I've never played a proper mech game before, so this is gonna be a mech game what I think mech games are like. Or at least my own interpretation of it, so I'm very curious about how that turns out. Let's see. I'm so happy that I got the homing system working. Oh, it's so good. My favorite mega shooter is Slave Zero. It's a bit janky, but feels so good to play. Nice. I'm never gonna play that game, at least until after I played my own game. So because I've never played any other mecha games before, my ideas of mech games are virtually untainted. Wait, what? Why are they? That is weird. Are they stuck? No, they're still sentient. Let me just leave the area. So that's where it was last seen. Then they're gonna. Wait, what? Where are we going? Oh, they're searching the area. Okay, so that's what's happening. But yeah, so game dev is hard, especially with programming everything on your own. But I'm happy that they're somewhat sentient. Where are you going? Oh, right, they're going back to the base. But I have turrets prepared. Oh, shit. There you go. I'm trying to figure out how to make the enemies work in a way that I want them to work, but it's a bit challenging to say the least. Okay, let's see. Um, let's go to enemy search area. All right, the search location is something that I want them to do based on their own. Anyway, it's time to run literally doggo on a treadmill. No worries. Thank you for the raid and thank you for dropping by. Have a good one. Okay, let's see. I can get a get actor location. That's gonna be the, oh, sorry about that. Okay. What I'm gonna do is change this search location. There you go. Wait, I can't? Oh, right, because the actor is supposed to be okay. Fine, never mind. Yes, this is for a robot in general. Hmm. Wait, what I could do is change the search location in a different thing. Might have to do it in here. Bond sensing? No, a different one. Paradise Arcade mode. Enemy left. Alright, so I might have to take a look at this in the near future. Destroy self, shoot enemy. Where's the begin play? There it is. Wait, test weapon to component? Where's the other one? Where's the throw enemy event hits? Alright, let's see. Oh, excuse me. I need to pop my back. I need to figure out how where that's changed the search location. Could be in a behavior tree, but I don't see it. Oh wait, hang on. So there is something in here that you can use to change a yes, set blackboard key. Yeah, there it is. But I forgot how to set it to your own location. Find search point. Okay, there it is. Get value, last seen location. Cast to actor, which is the controller, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it... Alright, so when does this one launch? Find search point. Huh. Okay, so here's the thing. They need to patrol their own area for a bit, and then whatever else. Yeah, either they patrol their own area, but if there's a dummy target or a thing that they need to destroy, then they set their location based on that instead. Oh man, I gotta like redo the whole thing, or maybe even it's gonna be very difficult. Search area, yeah. So this is where they search, and it's always the search location, and by default that's just 000. But that's only after they have it like this. I guess what I could do is cast to actor and then get actor location like that. But this is the enemy. Control pawn. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Sure, let's see. Yeah, maybe we can do it like this. Get actor location. Yeah, and then this one in there. And that's gonna be the search location. By default. So if this thing exists in a world, then the search location is gonna be this thing. If it doesn't exist, then it's gonna be itself. So in theory, that should work. It does. Look at it go. All right. That's good. All right. So what if the target dummy exists in a world? Let's see. Let's go back to my own folder. Actually, wait. Is it breakables? Target dummy. Yeah, put this in a world. See how they react to it. No, they gotta destroy it. This in there as well. Yeah, that seems to be pretty solid. All right, I guess I solved that problem real quick. All right, time to arm myself with basic gun. I'll probably have to look into. Oh, right, because they shoot at you, they shoot also at the enemy. There you go. Hey, I can't. Oh shit, I died. Oh, there it is. Attempted access collision cylinder via priority K2 node. La da 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 da. And this thing. Yeah, I gotta fix that. This is for the heavy machine gun bullet enemy. I did fix this in a different thing. Let me see. It was the homing projectile. I just closed it. Dang it. Okay, weapons. Homing projectile. This way. Yeah, there it is. Is valid. What is valid? The other thing, if it's valid. If it's not valid, don't do the brands thing. Oh god, this is a mess. All right, fine. Let's take the time to clean this up a little bit better. Okay, so this isn't too bad. There you go. Oh, good lord, this is a mess. Okay, fine. Let's select all of this and move them upwards. Checks bullet trajectory. Yeah, I don't need that. So what I do need is, as soon as it hits something, that I wanted to check if it's uh valid or not. So what I'm gonna do is drag out of this and do valid. Is it valid? We'll see. Now you do it like this. Okay, if this thing is valid, do whatever. If it's not, uh, proceed to this branch. It's also entirely possible that this is also not gonna work. But hey, better safe than sorry. I want to switch over to this thing. Yeah, it works. I think. Yeah, no error messages. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so that's working. What's next on the dock? Main menu. You know, the deal with making menus in Unreal Engine is you basically make a whole level, and that's just the menu. So it doesn't have anything; it just have the UI and everything. But I might have to do it in my own free time a little bit, so I can watch tutorial videos on my own leisure. And yeah, I think that is about it. I made some progress, like I fixed. Oh wait, the one thing that I forgot to do is the okay, hang on. Delete this. And have this guy just be whatever. Yeah, let's see if I can fix that. So I want them to have uh gravity. Actually, maybe a better way to test that is with the third bodies. Alright, let's go to the third body. So what happens if they get grabbed? Actually, no, wait. Let me go back to Paradise or this thing. So you press R, which is activating the grab maneuver, and it checks if it can dash. Yes. And it checks if you're moving at all. Uh, oh, yeah, so it checks if your velocity is equal to 0, 0, 0, which means that you're not moving. But if you are moving, then you can dash. Add impulse, move very quickly. After 0.1 seconds, stop movement immediately, etc., etc. Okay, but that's not important. The important part is the grab collision. So once you overlap I think this is the grab collision. Yeah, this is the grab range. Everything that touches this box, this collision box, is gonna get grabbed. Just because that's the hitbox. Checks this grab, enable, blah, blah, blah. Set collision enabled to target. Wait, what? No collision? Oh, excuse me. I yawned. Okay, so I think that's the collision component of you. And it says to no collision, which is interesting. Okay. Character movement, toggle active. Wait, what? How did I even put this together? Like, character movement, I think that's... Yeah, that is the player character. So if this thing is active, then it turns it inactive. And if the projectile movement is inactive, then it togs it back to active. Oh, wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. This is not the player character. This is the turret body itself. Okay. So in that case, yes, the projectile gravity scale needs to be at 0, 0. And this is in the event that the enemy gets thrown. Oh, wait. Okay, so it throws you in whatever direction you're looking at. Velocity, target. Throw distance is half a second. And then as soon as that's over, it... Oh, I think that's it. Oh, wait, I think because... active rotation. This is a mystery. Like, how does this actually work? I think as soon as you set the extra rotation, then it just stops all velocity. Yeah, it stops all momentum. I think that's what it is. And that's why I didn't do anything else with it. Event hit. This is in case you hit something. Oh, right, you can throw this against the enemies and then the enemy takes damage. Yeah, I am a bit tired, but I am trying. All right, I did a little bit of code review, so I kind of get the gist of how I put this together. Uh, let's put this one in here and this one in the beginning. It has a little bit of gravity, I see. All right, let's scale this up to 8. Oh, but I probably have to... right. First, I have to set it back to 1, just in case. They become very heavy. Yeah, I don't think that's that bad. but it feels weird. Alright, let's say you want to go up on here. Oh, then it just bounce off. Yeah, they need to move slower. Or less heavy, I guess. Guess I have to look into projectile movement. The initial speed is like 1000. Max speed is... Rotation, false velocity. Yeah, I want to keep that. Little space. Projectile gravity scale. I guess this doesn't matter because it's going to be changed in here anyway. Should bounce, yes. Bounciness 0.6. Alright, so what does this do? Alright, you guys can see it, but a tooltip pops up and says percentage of velocity maintained after the bounce in the direction of the normal of impact coefficient of restitution. 1 is no velocity loss, 0 is no bounce. Ignored if B should bounce is false. Okay. I think 0.6 is already pretty good. Produce simulation enabled. Sweep collision. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's try 1. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. I think the initial velocity speed needs to be lower. Okay, basis is 10,000. Let's make it 5k. But still too far. Okay, hang on. Let's make it 2k. I don't think I'm doing a very good job. Alright, let's change this back to 10k. Maybe there's something in here that I missed. Grab collision. Has scrapped, yes. Detach. Gun range, no. Throwing power, there it is. Okay, so the throwing power is at 7k. I guess I can change this number to... I don't know. Let's make it 2k. Let's see what happens then. This sucks. Okay. 2k is bad. 7k is already pretty solid. Let's double the amount. I want them to be thrown in an arc or something. Maybe it's because they don't have time to throw distance. Let's make it 2 seconds. Takes 2 seconds before they drop down to the ground. That's one hell of a throw. That's way too much. I guess they also need to be heavier. Alright, let's make you heavier. By 4 times the amount. Oh, oops. I just from over the wall. Okay, so maybe I need to reduce the bounce a little bit. Let's see. Max speed, no, that's fine. Should bounce? Yes, but not too much. Okay, this needs to be like way, way, way lower. Let's make it 0.1, see what it looks like. That already feels pretty good. Alright. But this thing uses a explosion emitter, which I don't want. Ambient dust, smoke. Hang on. What does the paradise use? Impact stone. That's what I need. Okay. That feels a bit more natural, I think. Or maybe they move a little bit too fast. I think that's fine, but maybe I should like not have to move as fast. Yeah, I can just throw them over the walls and they just do it. Okay, so what does it look like if they're high up in the air? One, two. Okay, I think 2 seconds is pretty good, but maybe it's too long. No, you know, I think 2 seconds is pretty good. This is pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. So I want to do the same with the enemy guys. Enemy robot, there it is. So, let's see. Let's put them side by side. Event hit, no. There it is, gravity scale. Event throw enemy. So throw distance is gonna be 2. Projected gravity scale is gonna be this. 4. Sure. Then I did something else too. Right, the bounce. Bounciness is set to 1, but maybe I can do like 2 or something. Two. Okay, that works. Hang on, I gotta weaken them a little bit. Let's use these 2. Okay, so this guy's weakened. Kidnap. it just it just fell to its death. Okay, I might have to change that. 1 second. After 60 milliseconds, whatever, 1 second, then it just refers to whatever. Oh, I guess that works. Oh, come on. Are they still shooting? Yeah, they are, but he can't hit him. Yeah, it actually looks like he survived it by correcting his flight path. And I can smack him against the... Okay, okay. This is actually pretty solid. So I can totally believe it that he corrects himself in midair and lands safely on ground. Pew pew. Kidnap. Shit. Oh, I nearly died. Yeah, you know what? I think I should invest in some time in UI health and all that, because the only UI that I have is like print screen stuff. Oh, they're starting a search party for where I kidnapped your friend. Wait, what? Are you serious? Okay, that's gonna be a problem. So what happens is the missiles are targeted to myself. Uh, yeah, that's not the way that I wanted to go. Another thing that I need to fix. I should make it so that as soon as I grab something that it can't be targeted, but maybe I should leave it in as a gag or something. But it works. Alright, so maybe I don't need to switch camos. Alright, let's check the Photoshop thing again. Wait, where did I... Okay, there it is. And control seconds destroy. Alright, so this thing... Can I go back to... Yeah. Nope. So this thing only activates if there's a target in the area that the enemy needs to destroy. Alternatively, maybe I can have it as a toggle where the enemy isn't interested in the target, but if it sees it, it's gonna take the opportunity to destroy it. I guess in that case, I can just make a different kind of target, and if a target that they don't specifically seek for it, but you can still use. All right, yeah, I guess that could work. Um, why does it say shit instead of ship? Okay, fine, let's fix this. Ship. I still want to have a system where you have your friendly mechs following you around and shoot at everything that's an enemy. But that seems like a tall order, but I know it's possible. Oh man, I am losing my focus. Alright, I think that's enough for me today. Let me go back to the game. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I really want to stream for longer, but I really don't have the energy to do it. But I made it work. I fixed some things in the game. I don't think I'm gonna release this version to the public yet because I want to put it in a state where the changes are significant. And yeah. Okay, weapon system works fine. Enemies are functional, but I guess I can leave them as it is and improve them later. Let me disconnect there. Anything else? No, I think that's pretty much it. Sure. Let's rate into someone. Do you have a good view of the world? I think this is pretty okay. Alright. It takes a while before I finally rate into someone, so sit tight. You can get some additional stuff. Oh, I see someone. Sure, let's see. How long have you been streaming? For 2 hours as well. I don't think he's gonna quit anytime soon. Let me change to dog screen. Yeah. Alright. Sorry for the very short stream, but I am very tired. So I'm gonna wait for the commercial to end and start raiding into Haunt Lich. At least if Twist lets me. Start raid. Alright, there we go. Thank you everyone for joining in. I'm going to raid into Haunt Lich because he's playing Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising over the twitch.tv/Haunt Lich. No raid message unless you really want to, but for now I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Until next time, bye bye.
So we have. Great. 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 Battle 2. I've given up on trying to do the self-destruct, yeah. It's new package, same product, yeah, pretty much. Except they've gotten better at it over the years. Obviously, you can't ignore the political leanings of the new Puritans because it does matter.
We're being raided. Stop being raided.
Auxilia Genome? Oh my god, somebody shout out the Auxilia Genome. If you guys don't know Auxilia Genome is a very cool artist. There's lots of really neat shit going on in the stream. He's a cool guy. And I know only the coolest guys. What were you doing, Ox? Were you drawn?
Excellent.
I hope you were drawn. Ox has a big ass. I don't want to call it a mural, but I'm willing to bet it's several thousand pixels wide by this point. Of a bunch of cool VTubers. You're doing game dev? Oh my god, how did I forget to mention that Auxilia Genome also does game dev? Auxilia Genome is so cool. One day I'm gonna steal Auxilia Genome's skin. And I'm gonna wear it around. I'm gonna be like, look how cool I am. I'm cool now. And people will point at me and they'll be like, dude, is that the cool guy? And I'll be like, yeah.
2B.
Ignore the smell.
2B.